everybody, and I want to welcome everyone to this episode of the Booze Geek. My name is Chuck, and I am your host. And before I get started, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you like the episode, hit that like button too. Give us a big thumbs up. And I'm going to thank you all in advance. But we are still in the great beer state of Michigan. And while we're in Michigan, as you know, we always focus on some smaller local craft breweries. So let's go to the beer fridge and see who the lucky winner is today. Here we go. Because there's always something in the beer fridge, so we're going to find something. Let's see. What's local here? What's local? No. You know what? I'm going to pick this one. This has a pretty green and white label. So the lucky brewery is Barrel and Beam. And Barrel and Beam is located in Marquette, Michigan, so way up north in the Upper Peninsula. So, yeah, Barrel and Beam. So from Barrel and Beam, this is their terroir. Very fancy, their terroir. So this beer, this is a Saison. This beer clocks in at 6.8% ABV, and it's got an IBU of 52. So without further ado, let's have some fun, and let's crack the top on this terroir. So fancy. Here we go. Let's crack the top. 1, 2, boom, boom. Come on now, come on. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, a lot of smoke coming out of that one. Lot of smoke. And let's get a nice pour here. That should do it. Nah, there we go. That should do it. Okay. Let's see. Saison. What do we got? Oh, yeah, that looks like a Saison. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So, that is an extremely light pale straw, and we got about 1 finger veil of pure white foam on top. Yes indeedy, yes indeedy, yes indeedy. That is looking nice, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I've oogled at it enough. Let's give this a swirl, and let's give it a nose, and let's see what we got going on aroma wise with the terroir. Here we go. Nose number 1. Ah, okay. Well, there's a little bit of tartness coming off this. A little bit of grass. A little bit of hay. Hey. We also have slight lemon zest, and really quick, yeah, it's a little bit of floral notes coming off this one. But yeah, so far so good. As I'm going to swirl like a squirrel. I'm swirling like a squirrel. Here we go. Let's give this one a sippity sip. So let's I'm going to prost to Barrel and Beam, baby, and let's prost to the terroir. And as always, we're prosting the Michigan. So sip number 1. Prost. That's a light body beer. Yes, indeedy. That is a light body beer. But what do we have flavor wise? Well, let's swirl this a little bit. See if this opens up a little more. Now, some of the flavors are mimicking the aromas. That grass is coming through. Those hay notes are coming through. However, there's a little bit of green apple. So a little bit of that green apple tartness, but it's also, I mean, underlying everything, there is a little funkiness going on, a little bit of that Saison funk going on. But yeah, that's kind of, the funk is kind of encapsulating all these other little flavors that are kind of poking their head out. But what's interesting and what's really nice is with all that, you can still pull out those other flavors, and that's really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna swirl this one more time. You know, let's see if this opens up any more here. Open up, you. No, it's not opening up anymore. But yeah, nice job. I mean, it is. You got that funk around it, but it's just got all those little flavors poking through of that grass, the hay, that green apple. Now, what am I going to give this on the pint meter? Because this is actually a really good beer. I think I'm going to give this beer an 8. Yeah, I'm going to give this beer an 8. I mean, the aromas are very nice. You can pull out all those aromas, and ironically, on the nose, you're not getting any of that funk. You're just getting it on the palate. But yeah, I'm going to stick with that number, and I'm going to take one more sip. And then after all that, I'm going to thank everyone for tuning into this episode. And as always, you can follow me at the websites, which are www.pubshaveapintin.com, or the blog, which is www.pubshaveapintin.blogspot.com. And that, I will see you on the next episode. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, raise that pint. Cheers, prost, and enjoy!